80s baby, pizza rolls in my fish grease. Blah. Dicky straight from the swap meet. Swag. And the fresh crease white tee. I got it. Yeah, my black and white Chuck tees. Ho.
What's going on, world? It's your boy VO the Face. When it's you against the sports book, the bucket list got your back, man. We in the building right now. I'm here with my co-host. Say what's up, Jay Reese.
Yo, what's up?
What's happening, baby? We gonna push it over to Silly C with the numbers.
What up? It's your boy. Yeah.
Let's go. All right, man. We about to get this shit popping. We got our game slate of days. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. It is May 26th. We about to get it popping with the first game on the schedule, which is Washington Wizards visiting the Philadelphia 76ers. Jay Reeves, who you got in that one?
First, I just want to start off, man. I just want to keep you guys updated on the series price. So if you want to take Washington in this situation, they're sitting at plus 880. And Philadelphia is at minus 12 hundos. That's probably something nobody would ever do because you have to throw down a gang of cash just to get a little.
Yeah.
Currently, they have that number for tomorrow's game sitting at minus 8 for Philly. With that being said, man, I don't know how to feel about this, man, because Philly didn't cover the spread last time. But for some reason, I think this could possibly be another close game. And I may be taking Washington with the points here. Philly to win, Washington plus 8.
Yeah, man. And you say Philly didn't cover the spread. That'd probably be my day late and $1 short because I had a 4-game parlay. I hit on the first 3, and then Philly, I just needed them to win by 7.5. They ended up winning by 7. I got hit with the hook, and it hit me with the KO, and I went night. So, man, that was a bad game. I don't know if I trust Philadelphia. You said minus 8. They've moved the line to minus 8.5 already, so you could tell where the money's coming in. With that being said, I think Philly's able to cover that minus 8. I think Doc Rivers is coaching with a purpose. Joel Embiid is playing with a purpose, and it will pop off. I'm going to take the 76ers in that game as well. Silly C, do you see any reason to take the underdogs with the 8 points, 8.5?
I don't really like that much. Philadelphia is at home, but Washington be playing their ass off, and I really like Russell. So not like that, no pause. But I gotta say, Philadelphia is gonna not cover the spread, but they'll win the game, and Washington will. I pick Washington in the points.
Washington with the points. You said give me the points and you'll give him your money. Cody's the lone wolf on that one. He's going to take Washington, and me and Jay Rees are taking the 76ers.
No, wait a second. Cody said the same thing I said. I said I'm taking Washington with the points, but Philly to win.
Yeah.
I just want to get that straight.
All right. Well, that's all straightened out now. So you guys both believe it will be a closer game. Jay Rees, you got a props or an ops bet in this one?
I do. I got one for you. Bradley Beal versus Tobias Harris. They got Bradley Beal sitting at 39.5 and Tobias Harris sitting at 33.5.
I take this.
Do you want to lay that application?
So you said Harris sitting at how many?
Harris is sitting at 33.5 and Bradley Beal is sitting at 39.5.
So Harris or Hattis? Who the hell is Hattis? You said Harris, right?
Tobias Harris.
So I have him right now projected for 18.5 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. I don't know. That's a little hefty to me. In this case, I have to say he's ops.
Yeah.
So Bradley Beal's the props for you?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and that one I'm probably gonna lay with Tobias Harris, I really don't see them having a wing defender that's able to handle that. They're going to have their perimeter defenders are going to have their handful with Ben Simmons and Seth Curry, and it's pretty much all hands on deck. I believe Doc Rivers get it done. I picked them in the game. I'm going to go ahead and lay with Tobias Harris over Bill, even though I think it could be a big scoring game from Bill. He gives you little in the other statistical departments. So I'm going to say Tobias is the props. Bill is the ops. Jay Reeves, which is the props and the ops for you?
I'm going to start off by saying Cody is definitely the ops. And he's lone wolfing out here. I'm going with Tobias Harris. Man, I think he could damn near just score 30 points alone.
Yeah.
And he's like their secondary scorer, so he's got to get the job done. And I do expect Philly to win this game. So with that being said, man, Tobias Harris is the props.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same way you thinking. We're gonna go ahead and go into the next game and see if we can get some difference of opinion. And the next game on the schedule is the Atlanta Hawks versus my Eastern Conference finalist runners up, the Knicks. I need them to win a game, man. That boy Trae Young, he hit him over the head in the last game. Jay Reeves, you gotta let me know what Vegas is saying.
Whew. Well, Vegas currently has this series price sitting at it hella flipped over this one game. And I don't know, man. I think they're overreacting a little bit. They got Atlanta at minus 240. And they have actually, I'm sorry, it's minus 246. And they have New York sitting at plus 194. Man, this would be the time, if any, to jump on the Knicks, man. I think it's a major overreaction. And they also have this line sitting at minus 1.5 for the New York Knicks, man. The Knicks, they got to get it done, man. They really have to get it done. They had a stinker of a game by Julius Randle. I think this is a huge bounce back game, and I think this is just an easy number to cover, man. I'm going with the New York Knicks here.
Yeah, man. And the thing with these games is they boil down to pretty much a pick'em game. I chose Julius Randle in the big game last time, and he kind of let me down. He didn't play well. He seemed a little hurried. He was kind of rushing shots, rushing passes. You just seen him kind of not executing like you typically have seen him this season. So probably a bounce back game for him. But I'm going to think the Hawks are going to steal 2 in New York with this one, with even better games from some of the supporting roles. So I got the Hawks winning this one in pretty much a pick'em game at 1.5. Cody, what are the numbers telling you on Atlanta versus New York?
Yeah, I currently have this at 1.5 too. New York, I feel this will be a bounce back game. That 1.5 will be easy. So I pick New York to cover that spread. All Randall, baby, all day.
Randall's,
man. Yeah, I wonder if he is going to have a big game, but we shall wait and see. Let's go ahead and push it into the next game.
Hold on.
What?
Trae Young.
I can't go.
Trae Young versus Julius Randle. They're both sitting at 40.5. And we talking about the boys Randall's putting his imprint on the game, man. I'm going to lay this one up to Matt since you want to cut me off.
Oh man, I never tried to cut you off, man, but you gotta realize you gotta stop interrupting me. Just like Trae Young at the end of last game hit the shh. I think he's gonna be the props for today. This is one of Jay Reese's random props versus the ops, and I'm gonna say Trae Young is the opportunity bet for this one, man. I'm going to say he's where you want to lay. Julius Randle looked rushed. This isn't Trae Young's first time around. He was a young man when he was in the playoffs last year, but he was in the playoffs, something that Julius Randle has yet to do. We're going to flip it to Silly C. What do the numbers say? I don't think Trae Young was in the playoffs last year.
Thank you. I don't think he was either.
I was like, hold on. I didn't want y'all to blast me on that because I was like, when I was saying it, I was like, this sounds like it tasted like bullshit coming out of my mouth. All right. So scratch the record. Trae Young is the props. Cody, which is the props? Trae Young or Julius Randle? I have no idea what I'm talking about out here.
You are good, Will.
I have Trey Young projected for 21, 4, and 8. And then I have Randall projected for 22, 10, and 5. I think in this case, because of the statement that Atlanta tried to pull last time, I feel it's going to be hard for him. Atlanta plays good at home, but I feel like it might be in New York. But regardless,
You said in
in
this.
New York, yeah, they are in New York. So in New York, I still feel Randall has a big game, and New York comes out and wins,
All right,
covers the
man.
spread and wins.
Yeah, so that's 2 for New York and me for the Hawks. We gonna see what happens. It is Wednesday, May 26th, hump day, and we pushing it into the last game on the slate. The next game. Can I move on, Jay Reeves? I don't want you to interrupt me. The next game on the slate is we have Memphis taking on Utah. Memphis with the upset in the first game. Still not showing a ton of love on the line, but what are you seeing on the line, Jay Reese?
They got Memphis sitting at a series price of plus 250, and they have Utah at 320 minus 325. So I don't know what they're saying there is Memphis still don't got this one, and they currently have Utah sitting at -9.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that's tough. Cody, what do the numbers say, and who do you got in that game?
Yeah, I currently have the number set at -9 for Utah, about -8.5 across the board. Um, but yeah, with that being said, uh, I like Utah in this position. I think Memphis came out. Utah is going to have a revenge game, and yeah, Utah covered the points and the money.
Yeah, what do you think the fantasy impact of Donovan Mitchell coming back is going to be for the Utah Jazz, Cody?
This first game, I don't think it'll be that much, but going
What's he
forward, I think
projected for?
bear with me one moment. So he is currently projected for 23 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. I feel in 33 minutes. I think that's a little hefty, but it is playoffs, so I feel like he might get that 33 minutes. So I don't know. In this case, I feel he might be a good option and actually help them a bunch. But I'm already picking them, so.
Definitely. So we will go ahead and I'll let you know who I'm gonna choose in that game, man. I think Memphis showed that they're going to not only challenge the Jazz in this series, but maybe push them to their limits. I don't think Memphis will pull out game 2, but I don't think it will be a blowout. I think the Donovan Mitchell factor is a huge thing to look into. I think they're gonna win the game with some late game heroics by Donovan Mitchell. I could see a tough first half for him, maybe like 2 for 7 or 1 for 9 type shit. But I could see in the second half Spider getting the hang of things and coming up big to win the game for the Jazz. Jay Reeves, who do you got in that game?
Spider-Man. He's back, y'all. And Memphis has been playing above their heads a little bit. I feel like they come back down to earth on this one, man. They still riding the high of beating Golden State. And now they beat Utah, which nobody saw that happening. I really do think that Utah gets back to their blowout ways. Yes, Christian, I'm going back to the well again. Utah in a goddamn blowout.
All right, man. So you see where we're all laying on that game, and that's just us going against one another. Are you gonna interrupt me?
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't know if you was going to. I was going to hit the tagline and just keep it pushing. Was you
Hey,
about to interrupt me?
hey, can I hit you with a fun fact?
What? You
Bojan,
interrupt me 9 times out of 10? Yes, fun
Bojan
fact.
and Bogdan are not brothers. They just have the same damn last name. I just found that out recently. But I have John Morant going up against the boy Donovan Mitchell.
John Morant going up against Donovan Mitchell. Well,
Spider-Man.
Cody just shared the Spider-Man graphic.
And with
Go
that
ahead.
being said, I have John Morant sitting at 33.5, and I have Donovan Mitchell sitting at 34.5. So, Cody, let me go ahead and lay that one up to you. What's the numbers talking about? Well,
33 and 34 and a half. John Morant's already been playing. He's in rhythm. I think he'll go ahead and cover what he does. However, I think more comfortably. Damn, I can't even talk. I think more comfortably.
there you go.
I think
Third
Donovan
time's a
Mitchell
charm.
covers his 34 and a half. I think he'll probably get like 24 to 26 second half points. I'm telling you, it's going to be a rough first half, but it's going to be some magical shit to watch late in the game. And he's going to pull it off. You can quote me now. Cody, who do you think is the props or the ops?
Well, currently I have John Morant projected for about 38 minutes, 18, 4, and about 7.
Yeah.
I feel like he's going to get a little above that. Memphis been playing big. I feel like he's going to continue Memphis. And don't get it confused.
Don't get it confused.
Don't get it confused.
Confused.
But with that being said, I think he gets over that. I think he's the option, or he's the props in this case. Sorry, the props.
Okay.
All right, man. So that's just what we think going against one another. But when it's you against the sports book, the bucket list got your back. Let go.